As a teacher and as a writer, what advice could you give to young screenwriters that are just trying to get their first screenplays?
Try to get lucky.
Try to get lucky.
He'd be like on the point, the scout point, you know, you send him in first into the territory. And he would go in and start knocking it down.
Mr. Martin, will you call me Mardik? Mr. Martin, sorry. Welcome to CivilNet. Our guest today is a cinema legend. He is Mardik Martin, who is now in Yerevan. It's his first time in Yerevan. Welcome, Mardik.
Thank you.
This is your first time in Yerevan after a whole life of cinema.
Yeah, but remember I grew up in Baghdad.
Yeah.
Which was not easy from Baghdad to Yerevan.
Especially on those times.
On those times, always some problem. Revolution or semi-revolution. My father worked for the British, so he had a lot of medals. He was always hiding those medals from the service in Britain and oil companies. And whenever you hear a shot or something, you get nervous. He goes to the backyard and dig a hole, and he puts his medals and all kinds of whatever, jewelry and all that.
It was a difficult life back then.
Man.
And how do you see Armenia?
Armenia
this is your
wonderful.
first.
So far, so good.
Really?
I just wanted to be bigger, but, you know.
Well, Fatih Akin says.
Interesting. Հայերենը լավ է, բայց դժվար է լսեմ official English. I mean, official Armenian. Yet when they start talking in television, I have 4 stations that have Armenian, you know.
Yeah. Mardik, you're here for the premiere of The Cut.
The Cut.
Fatih Akin's The Cut, which you were the co-writer of the script. And this film talks about the Armenian Genocide, about the family who survived.
Yes, I think it's the first one that is strictly about
How was it to be a part of such a film for you after so long break from cinema?
It was a dream come true. You know, I've been wanting to do something about the genocide and about the history. As բարձրությունը պետք է մեկ Երբ որ Ֆաթիհ եկավ ասանգբերի բարձրությունը դամ, I was very excited. I would have done it for no money. But he gave me carte blanche. Each for was a big deal for me.
How do you feel now personally after showing this film now in Turkey and in Armenia and in different places?
I was hoping we would get more report and people to see it, because it's very important, especially to Armenians, to see this picture. And it's not easy to get people to commit to telling you, watch this movie, because it's a true story that happened.
Well, Mardik, maybe it's not a fair comparison, but comparing this experience, working on this film, with your past experiences like 35 years ago.
Yes, different stories.
How can you compare that?
Well, you can't compare. Every story is different.
Yeah.
When you do the research, you try to find all the story. But that's what's important, not the lecture, not anything. I'm not making a statement, I'm telling a story.
Yeah, and this was maybe more personal than the other ones, were more like action dramas.
Possibly, but they're all personal, actually. A little bit of yourself is always in there. It was just each for the session, personal.
Yeah, there's everything.
But yes, I see more personal, like you say. I'm not with kidnap or asang panera gajan. Naik, the sick.
Yeah. Mardik, you worked with Martin Scorsese, and you rose up together to fame. You know,
we
you
went
did Mean Street, you did
New York
Rage,
University.
yeah. How do you remember those days now?
Very strange and very hard, and we worked very hard to win awards and get recognition and to get what you want done. Amen mat çizer as 100 milyon pamare.
Yeah.
Tizvalet drama Perez.
Of course, of course.
But I got lucky. Now maybe not lucky. I got my talent was right away. When I went to New York University, I was recognized right away. I got scholarships and short films that was won award. This is when I was 22, 23, 24. And then by 27, we were recognized. Then Tur Patsva, Martik Akin in Z, yes, Sheikha Irens.
Yeah. Mardik, you said, I've got lucky, and in one of your interviews I was watching yesterday and the day before, you said that one of your advices to new filmmakers is to be lucky, to get lucky.
Well, that's right. To be in the right place at the right time with the right people. Yeah. And of course you have to offer something. You have to know that nobody wants to give you anything. You have to give them something. Nobody's out to give you for your looks or for your, it's what you present, what you give them is important.
And I think a lot of famous names today, we're also lucky to work with you, like Robert De Niro.
Right.
We were talking off camera about De Niro, and we were asking you, like, how is it like to be?
Well, he's changed, of course, but he was a poor guy like we were all starting off together. But like I said, Mean Street broke the door open for him, for Harry Keitel, for my agent, which was agent representing all of us, Harry Offland. And then we all sort of got lucky together, so to speak, you know. It could have been a bomb, but it wasn't a bomb.
Mardik, we're also lucky to have you here. We're very happy that you came to us. Thank you for coming. And last thing, what do you want to say to the Armenian audience here?
Well, I think they should really remember the past. They have to know what happened, and it has to be into their children. They have to pass it on to the generation that's coming.
Thank you very much, Mardik. Thanks for coming, and thanks for following us on CivilNet.